Are you ready to showcase your fitness?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about that. We've been only able to do so much over the last few weeks.
Yeah, but you've done, in the last few weeks, we've kind of done a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, true.
And you generally do it in complete silence, which...
To be fair, this type of workout compared to last week is like more up my alley, and also like there's not a lot of strain on the wrist, which is really good, so that's great. It's just a matter of like how bad do you want to hurt for a whole 20 minutes, you know? But everyone's going through that, so I know I'm not alone in that. What's your thoughts on having two different time domains but movement wise? I guess I never really thought of it like that. But this is the open, right? Like, it's to be expected. Just grateful that we haven't had anything that I actually really like, because it would really hinder my wrist. That has definitely been like a big player to consider this year, which is really unfortunate, but it's the nature of the game. So that's annoying, but it is what it is. And I'm actually really pumped to like see how many rounds I get. I think it's a good one, you know, 300 row, super light deadlifts, and only 10. They're basically nothing. And then double unders. They're gonna like jack the heart rate up a little bit, but it's nothing crazy. Eventually though, it will play up.
Do you think your row will ever go over a 2-minute pace?
Oh, I think that's probably what I'm most nervous about. I hope not. But if I go out reasonably, it shouldn't. However, if, you know, competition kicks in and, you know, you naturally just go out a little bit hotter than normal, that's inevitable. And there is a possibility of falling off, but that's the nature of this beast, right? Like, you're gonna try not to fall off. So by doing that and limiting those chances, is going out at a comfortable pace, but not too slow. So we'll soon find out in approximately 30 minutes.
Just to get the heart, we'll do a little primer.
Oh yeah.
Just so you I want to do transitions more than anything. 30 to 150 meters, and then we'll do 7, and then we'll just do 30. So just think about the straps where they need to be. You're going to keep them loose, keep them with the right tension there. A deadlift. Think about our cadence we want to do there. And double unders. Ready when you are. So we're going to go just at pace. Breathe early, settle in, settle in. Okay, just 2 or 3 minutes rest before we start this. Just get a little sip of water or whatever you need, some electrolytes ideally.
We the best, no contest. My clique is the best. We the best. There ain't no one like, cause are you dumb or you crazy? There's no way, G. Me and my clique, we handling biz, while you and your clique just act fugazi. You couldn't persuade me to give a damn, it just don't faze me. I got my Xbox, she can't play me. Money in a text box, I get paid. We the best. We the best, no contest. My clique is the best. We the best. We the best, no contest. My clique is the best. We the best. We the best. There ain't no rest. For the wicked I'm bad and I'm blessed. Put it to the test. For the rest there ain't no contest. So what's next? Got me leveling up, I'm obsessed. I bring the fire like I'm possessed. My personnel and my clique is the best. There ain't no contest. There ain't no one like, cause are you dumb or you crazy? There's no way, G. My clique, we handling biz, while you and your clique just act fugazi. You couldn't persuade me to give a damn.
Get it going, get it going, 10 meters. Come on, go, go, go. Put it, come on. All in there, hard one. And time, that's it there.
Just them last 2 rounds, eh? Oh.
We had trip up on the double unders, dropping the rope, handles weren't going back, that roll is not sliding back. Might have to look at that. And then the deadlifts did start over there.
Thanks for coming in and cheering, guys.
Here we go. got a no drop handle policy with the rollers. No drop of that.
Oh yeah.
How was it?
It was very comfortable, but like the last 2 rounds definitely were like had to push, because like even though this is like somewhat effortless, like it jacks the heart rate up, and then like for everyone that went out way too hot on the row, there's just no recovering from that. But it was good. Like I felt like I steadied myself in the double unders, because it's so light you can just go fast and you almost forget to breathe, so your heart rate jacks up a bit, and then like you lower it here if you can, and then have it fun.
Did you lower your heart rate on the jump rope?
I tried to, and it did lower, ready for me to like get into the row for the last 2 rounds, because I was trying to hook, but my like feet were a bit numb from doing the double unders. But I'm happy with how my wrist felt on them. When I was warming up, I could feel it. And it was just because I'm not used to it yet. But once you warm up, adrenaline kicks in. I was happy, I was like really comfortable on the row.
Like you had to do it again.
Honestly, I think I did good. Like I had really nothing else to give at the end. If this was later on in the year, I probably could beat, I for sure could beat that. But I think I game planned that real well. Like I was just thinking, okay, just beat that 2 minute. And there was a couple there where it was like right on, because
Early on,
yeah, and then like I was able to gather myself, hold a very, very comfortable pace. I definitely think 2 minutes would have been way too slow. So like,
That's a dig. Is that a dig?
I'm just fitter than you, babe.
I think it's perceived effort, right? Like effort. I think I tried really hard.
It's not hard enough. Nah.
What? What's up with you?
Oh, we're just, well, I'm crying about Thursday. I am happy that I can actually get in this position with my wrist. So if there's thrusters, like, I mean, it may look a little bit weird, but right now, basically, we've decided that I'm no longer going to be participating in the open announcement against Ariel. That honestly, it's hit me a lot harder than what originally I thought it would, because I was really looking forward to doing that. But you know, at the end of the day, like we really want to have a good show, and I think it's really important for the athletes that are doing the open announcement to put a really good representation of the workout. When we look at what's already come up in the open already, we've had burpees, dumbbell snatch, we've had deadlifts, row and double unders. There's like not a lot of that affected my wrist. It's inevitable to think that there's some kind of front rack position, like maybe bar muscle up, just movements that are going to show up that definitely hinder my wrist. So like the last thing I want to do, especially if it was heavy too, is just be standing at the bar. So we've decided to think of the long game. Like I'm not doing the actual workout, and
But you are doing the actual workout.
Oh, I am going to be doing the workout, but not until like Monday. So just like every other week of the open, giving my wrist as much time as possible. And then, you know, like I'm still going to be a part of it. I'm probably going to be jumping on the, you know, commentating, like we'll be doing interviews, all that good stuff. Get amongst the community, cheer for the athletes that are actually taking the floor, and you know, getting amongst that open environment. So it's definitely going to be such an epic event still. I'm just really gutted that I can't be a part of it.
Yeah, it's the right call in terms of the announcement and stuff like that. I know Tia will get baited into doing something that she's not ready for, and that's ultimately what we're trying to avoid. But I will say though, CrossFit, Dave Castro in particular, was the first to be on the athlete side and said, hey Tia, I don't think it's best that you do this, and that's as a coach and obviously as a husband, like that's huge for me to hear that like I know he's always been an advocate for like safety for the athletes first, but time and time again he's proven that in the ways that no one hears about. So like I'm very fortunate for CrossFit and particularly Dave Castro for being in support of that and having the athletes' performance and safety in mind.
Do you feel better at least?
Yes, I do feel better. I feel like I'm progressing each day actually. There was a week there that it didn't really feel like it was progressing. It was just staying swollen. And if like I added heat, if I added ice, like nothing really was helping. It almost just needed time. And now like each day is progressing and getting better, which I'm really happy about. It can get like pretty frustrating when you're trying to do all this recovery to help it and you're just not seeing or feeling any improvement.
A lot of moms commented on your post about like how common it is.
It is. It's just so, it's wild. Like nothing you even thought about, right? But it's just the way things are.
And one day it just started hurting?
It didn't just start hurting, but it swelled up, and then the swelling was what was very painful, and like I had no like movement in it whatsoever. So that the brace has definitely helped reduce the swelling, but I'm trying not to rely on the brace anymore. So I just sleep with the brace now, and then because like Shane reckons I'm just a wild sleeper. And so now I'll sleep with the brace, and then when I'm training, I'm trying to use it just to get as much movement as I possibly can. But it's just still not 100%.
Not much on my health. Just the stock standard, guys. Really, just trying to get through one day at a time. But what I have in my pocket is tape. I have a bevy here. I got a Paper Street coffee, which we will also have here this weekend and forever. And I got a nose pliers. So fitness is probably not taking place right now.